Okay, let's go ahead and take this email. Ankur Gupta writes in, says my budget is 1 crore looking for a 2 BHK project. How is DB Realty project Orchid Suburbia in Kandivali? And with all the controversy around, do you think it will be prudent to go for DB Realty? Okay, I mean, this question just knocked me back. There's so much controversy surrounding Vinod Goenka and Shahid Balwa. Why would you want to be? I mean, the company has gone in a complete silent mode. Sameer, you're not getting any operational updates as you do from all other Mumbai realtors who are listed. This, despite being a listed company, is not giving any operational updates. It's in deep trouble with the promoters. What would you do?
Interestingly,
because this project is fully constructed already.
So you pretty much answered that part of the question, that this project is strategically located in Kandivali. The second most important thing is that this project is going to get completed in 2012. So my guesstimate still would be that you will not have too much risk. And I think the 2G judgment is still a year and a half away. So I don't think the promoters will be touched for at least a year and a half, by which time this project would have got completed.
Okay, all right.
Having said that,
it will, because the company is sitting on huge debt as well. And
well,
they've been
they are
trying
sitting
to liquidate
on huge
assets.
land banks as
yes,
well.
They have been trying to liquidate, but no news of it.
Yeah, because the fact of the matter is, today nobody wants to touch them. That's the real story. That today people are very. So if this gentleman is scared about his apartment, imagine if some private equity fund had to come into a large project of theirs. They don't know whether the promoters will go behind bars, what's going to happen with the company, and so on and so forth. So yeah, tough times ahead for DB Realty, although they own exceptionally good land banks.
Very
and if they were to liquidate those land banks, they would just get rid of their debt in no time. And I would love to see an acquisition happening over there, actually. And that would make the land banks very good, and those projects coming on those land banks extremely successful and extremely profitable. That's what my view is. But having said that, we've actually also shortlisted some other projects for you. You could stay with Kandivali, and demand in Kandivali is basically increasing because of its proximity to Malad, Mindspace, Andheri and BKC. The residential property market in Kandivali is actually developing rapidly, and the property rates are quite decent. So I'll just come straight to the data points and some of our recommendations. So we've shortlisted 2 areas for you, Andheri East and Kandivali. Andheri East has got about 6 projects in your given budget, with projects getting completed by 2014, and Kandivali about 13 projects. Total supply in Andheri is 664 units, Kandivali is 2865. Inventory overhang in Andheri East is 14 months, Kandivali is about 19 months. If you were to look at the weighted average prices, Andheri East about 10,800 rupees a square feet, and Kandivali is about 9,800 rupees a square feet. Price appreciation trends 35% over the last 2.5 years in Andheri East, and Kandivali about 28%, translating into a 17% compounded for Andheri and 13% compounded for Kandivali. Besides Orchid Suburbia, you could definitely look at these 2 more projects. Orbit Residency Park by Orbit Corporation, Andheri East. This is between 9,800 to 11,500 rupees a square feet. This is getting ready in 2014. It's available from the developer. And Acme Oasis by Acme in Kandivali East. This is 10,500 rupees a square feet, getting ready in 2014. Also available from the developer.
All right, Ankur. So just because the project is so close to completion, you still can go ahead with this project. There's really no harm. It should be delivered by end of 2012.
Yes, 2012. The structure is all up. The finishing is going on. You can't still say, but I would say 90% this project should get completed.
90% it should get completed. But just to be on the safe side, go ahead and take a look at these 2 projects that are on our list. There's Orbit Residency Park Orbit Corporation. That's the first one. There's also Acme Oasis by Acme in the area that you're looking at and within your budget as well. Okay, we've got Selvi Ashokan on the phone line with us. Hi Selvi, go ahead. What's your question?
Hello, ma'am. Hats off to your team. Great show you are doing. Ma'am, my query is, we have bought an apartment at Bangalore, Sultan Palaya 5 years back. For a per square feet, it was now, we have bought for around 30 lakhs. Now, after 5 years, we think it was not much appreciated. So, I want to know whether we can stay invested or sell the property.
Okay, so the property is Jain Heights, Touchwood, located in Sultan Palaya near Hebel. So, Bangalore market has been a steady market, not a phenomenal market giving you very high returns. But this particular project has done even lower than that. So what's wrong, Sameer?
So I think, the area that you looked at, Sultania is a little congested place. and may not be the best destination to invest given numerous options, much better options in Bangalore, the Bangalore real estate has to offer. So we've actually recommended some projects in Jakkur and in Brookfield which are better areas because they draw their advantage from employment zones close by, and I'll come to that. So you have to be a little careful. Real estate is now become like the stock market, if I were to say, where you have to be very careful in the micro markets that you select. You have to understand the demand supply situation over there. There's a lot of understanding to be done because huge appreciation has already happened in certain areas, and certain areas have just not appreciated like this one, primarily because maybe the infrastructure is not right, it's congested, there's no employment generation activity happening in and around. So there are about 8-10 reasons due to which real estate really appreciates, and those reasons have to also be combined with each other to really understand how it's going to go from there. But having said that, we've recommended some projects to you, so you may want to exit this project and look at these investments. So the areas that we have shortlisted for you are Jakkur and Brookfield. Jakkur is 5 projects, Brookfield is 4. Total supply 946 units in Jakkur. Brookfield is 872 units. Inventory overhang 16 months in Jakkur. Brookfield 6 months. This is with respect to projects getting completed by 2014. The weighted average price in Jakkur is 3524 rupees a square feet, and Brookfield is 3866 rupees a square feet. Price appreciation trends: Jakkur about 9% over the last 2 years, and Brookfield is about 20% over the last 2 years, translating to 4% compounded annually and 10% in Brookfield. Brookfield basically, so I'll just come to the recommended projects first. Samruddhi by Hoysala projects in Amruthalli near Jakkur, 4,500 rupees a square feet, getting ready in 2013, available from the developer. And Avalon by SGR in Brookfield, 3,990 rupees a square feet, getting ready in 2013, available from the developer. Jakkur will benefit from the employment zones like Manyata Tech Park and Kirloskar Tech Park. The largest deals in IT are happening in and around Manyata Tech Park right now, and this area is going to benefit from the elevated expressway planned from Hebbal to the international airport as well. Brookfield draws its advantage from Whitefield, and we all know Whitefield is a great location and generates a lot of employment. It's a well-developed suburb now of Bangalore, and the phase 2 of the Namma Metro will also benefit the Whitefield region. So maybe you should look at these projects and exit your current investment.
Alright, Selvi, so if your project hasn't done well, best to get out of it. 2 projects you can look at are Samruddhi, Hoysala projects, and there's also Avalon SJR. So that's the recommended list of the projects that you need to look at and take a final decision.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app, fully optimized for retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.